Hi, this is Eric Erb from The Eric Erb Show Live. You can find me online at theericerbshow.com and go to twitter.com/The Eric Erb Show or find me on anchor.fm. That's anchor.fm/The Eric Erb Show Live. Anchor gives you the platform, the tools, everything you need to be able to start your own free podcast. Go to anchor.fm to sign up to get started and enjoy and express yourself all for free, your own free podcast, anchor.fm. Now let's get back to the news here. I see something here, and I'm very happy that President Trump was acquitted for his abuse of power in both charges in the Senate that came today for the abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. The vote went down for the abuse of power. Republicans on the Republican side, 52. On the Democrat side, 48. On the obstruction of Congress, the vote was 53-47, 53 Republicans, 47 Democrats. So the Democrats, again, couldn't do shit. They never can do shit. They're useless. They tried. They failed. They're going to keep on and on and on because they know they cannot get rid of President Trump, and they know that President Trump's going to win in 2020 of November when we actually have the presidential election. The only way they can get rid of him is by these endless, stupid, fucking retarded investigations by the House and the democratically controlled House. Well, I tell you what, if anybody has a brain, after watching the State of the Union last night and watching Nancy Pelosi tear up all the paper, everything for his State of the Union address right in front of millions and millions of viewers, if that does not make you change your mind, all I got to say is you're fucking dead. You're dead from the neck up and just totally brain dead. How can you support a party that disrespects everybody, all people, and just because you don't like something somebody said, you throw a tantrum on national TV? You know, millions and millions and millions of people are watching this. President Trump was accused. The House brought forth the charges, the witnesses. It was totally it was just a one-sided hit job. And then, of course, the trial actually went to the Senate. And the senators obviously made the House members, the House that was prosecuting the managers, they made the president's defense team just chewed them up and spit them out. It was ridiculous. It was pathetic. They didn't stand a chance. Adam Schiff and Jerry Nadler are absolutely pathetic. They're low-life. They're low-life scum of the earth. It didn't work. It didn't work then. It's not going to work now. So the only way to stop this is to get out the vote in 2020, to take back the House, hold on to the Senate majority, take back the House. Once the House is taken back, then all this idiocy, this incompetence, this non-ending fucking investigations because they don't like somebody. Oh, poor baby didn't get their way, so they got to throw a temper tantrum. That's exactly what these idiot fucking people are doing all the time. They cannot deal with reality. They cannot deal with President Trump winning 2016. They cannot deal with Mitch McConnell in the Senate. A partisan vote right down the middle. We knew how that was going to go. We already knew he was going to be acquitted before it started. Mitch McConnell even said that. It was voted today. He was acquitted. And it's just like, kiss my ass goodbye. Kiss my ass goodbye. President Trump can say that to the Democrats all day long, but it's not going to stop. I know it's not going to stop. I feel sorry for President Trump because obviously he's still running for president for 2020. They're going to keep this shit up. So that's the only way this can stop, is for the House, for the Republicans to take back control of the House. Hang on to the Senate because we have the majority in the Senate, but to take back the House of Representatives, and then all this stuff will cease to to exist anymore. They can get back to work. They can get back to work for the sake and the will of the people. Bills can get passed. It's not just going to stay stymied in the Senate because Mr. McConnell, see, you have to understand it's all bullshit. A lot of this is show. It's all bullshit. It's all political. Mitch McConnell, being the majority member of the Senate, Republican Senate, Mitch is very, very, very smart. I think he's some 70-some years old. He knows what the fuck he's doing up there on the Senate. He knows how to play the game up there in the Senate. Mitch is very smart. Mitch is very sly. Mitch knows how to get shit done when it needs to get done. And McCarthy, the minority leader on the Republican side in the House, he knows what the hell he's doing. It's that you have this crazy ass witch on the Democratic side, Nancy Pelosi, the speaker, that doesn't know her head from her cunt, doesn't know how to make good decisions. It's not only her, it's a lot of people that are trying to force her to make these decisions. Sometimes she was very skittish. I mean, think about it. Why the fuck would you be an idiot? You know, if you're a prosecutor and you're on the Democratic side, you know how this is going to end up. Are you fucking retarded and out of your mind? I mean, seriously, you got to know. You got to know that it's going to go to the Senate and he's going to be acquitted. I mean, how can you be that fucking stupid? But they did it for the American people because a lot of the American people, at least the Democrats, are one-sided. They're apolitical, one-sided, totally partisan all the way across. You've seen that on the State of the Union last night. They just sat on their hands and knees. Hardly any stood up for anything President Trump had said. Any part of the speech last night, the State of the Union, the Democrats just sat there like a fucking bump on a log. These are the people we keep electing to office over and over and over. And the state of California, I give you Nancy Pelosi and Dianne Feinstein, and then up in New York, you have Jerry Nadler over there. You know, they need to get rid of these fucking low-life people. You know, I hate to say this, and I just squirm as I say this right now, but at least Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, not the other members of the squad, but her specifically, she is right about one thing, and I'll give her that. I always give credit where credit's due, even if it's on the other side of the aisle. You know, when somebody speaks the truth, there's a bunch of old white men. There's a bunch of people that's been in the Senate too long that need to friggin' retire. They're old. They're very partisan. They're old. They're very mean. They're very nasty. They're not good people. There needs to be a shakeup, at least on the Democratic side. Not so much for Kevin McCarthy in the House on the minority side, but at least on the Democratic side, there needs to be a shakeup. So I do agree with AOC just on that point only. We don't agree on anything else. I don't agree on anything she says or does. She's totally half railed and nuts. But I do agree. There needs to be some people. A lot of people need to go away. They need to be terminated. They need to be voted the hell out of office. And I do agree, again, with AOC saying that. That's all I agree with AOC. Nothing more. You know, the Nancy Pelosi's, the Chuck Schumers, Dianne Feinstein, especially Schiff needs to go. Jerry Nadler needs to go. These just absolute scumbags need to go. And it's just November, here in November, coming up the first week in November, first Tuesday in November, this can't happen fast enough. The vote, get these bastards the hell out of here so Congress can get back to work and do the will of the people. Well, that's all. This is Eric Erb from the Eric Erb Show. If you like this podcast and you like what I am saying and you want to support me, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Go to anchor.fm. That's anchor.fm/ The Eric Erb Show Live. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Please like and subscribe. Or else you can find me online at theericerbshow.com. That's my main website. Or twitter.com / The Eric Erb Show. This is Eric Erb. signing off.